Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you're all having a wonderful and blessed day. I'm coming on today to do a quick little flip of my Bible I use for prayers. So I'm actually getting ready to work in this right now. That's why it's kind of dark in here, but I know this isn't like the normal lighting I have, but I think it's perfect because I don't really want you guys to be able to read my prayers, and I would put a paper over it, but I feel like it kind of defeats the purpose of what I'm trying to show you guys. So this prayer Bible, I started it back in 2024 and around March, I would say. So it's the NLT Inspired Prayer Bible that was gifted to me by my sister Christina, and this beautiful strawberry themed chunky charm that was also a gift from Teresa's Crafty Life. She gifted to me on my birthday. And of course, I had to do a strawberry shortcake cover on this one. It's a calendar page, and then I just made like a plastic slip cover so that I can protect it. And yeah, so this Bible here is a Bible where I have written prayers out. These prayers were written during a time where I was really clinging to the Lord for His guidance, for His vengeance, for His direction. Like, I just needed God to take control of my life and have His way and do His will. So, basically, all I do is I come in here with washi tape and stickers. Sometimes I do color if there's beautiful art with the psalm that I'm studying, and I color it in. So I read the scripture, highlight what mainly ministers to me, and then I write a prayer. So the way I go about this is that I was to come in here and I was flip through the Psalms because that's the book I was currently working in, and just like skim through the Psalms. And when something touched me, when something tugged at me, like caught my attention for a season that I was in, whether it was a season of suffering, a season of learning to wait on the Lord, a season of joy, there is a psalm for it all. And that's what I absolutely love about the Psalms. So here I just kind of did two different entries, and they're scattered throughout the sometimes I would come in and do it, sometimes I wouldn't. This was while I was pregnant, and there was days where I just couldn't even come out of bed because I did not feel well. So yeah, this is something that I actually really, really enjoy doing, and it's a great way to get what's on your heart out on paper. And not only that, but when you come back and you read the prayers that you've written in here, it's a moment of reflection, and you just kind of see how far you've come and grown in the Lord. And that's something that I love to come back and reflect on after a season of trials. I am now at the moment of stillness and peace. That peace that comes after the storm. Like, that's where I'm at right now, and I absolutely love this place that I'm in right now, spiritually. Of course, we can always, better and everything, but the point is that I see the way that God has worked in my life, and though we're not perfect, I always try my best to do right by the Lord and fix my relationship with Him. And if, in any way I've offended Him, done something that I shouldn't have, I always try and do my best to not continue, down the wrong path, or falling short from, His glory and stuff. So, yeah. So I come in here and I just, read the Psalms. This one was Psalm chapter 7, and I did a little prayer. I like to tab them, and then sometimes like I'll put like right here it says draw near. I know you can't really see, it's just that it's already evening time. I'm having my coffee, got my candle going, and I'm getting ready to do this, but I figured I'd share it with you guys. So here's one where you can see that I kind of went a little bit more extra on this one. So it was Psalm 16, and it was talking about keep me safe, O God, for I have come to you for refuge. So what I like to do is highlight, underline the verses that really stick out to me. And I would tell you something that I've learned, that I know that some of the Psalms were written by David, is that David came to the Lord for everything in prayer, for direction, for when he was joyful, he would express that. And in a way, when I read these Psalms, meditate on it, and then I come and do my scripture or my prayer, it's almost like I'm expressing myself to the Lord. And I could tell you that I have seen the way God has worked in my life, and It is just amazing when you leave things in his hands, how much better things work out than when we try and do it on our own strength. Sometimes, like, you put your foot in it, you mess up what God's trying to do, and you're just left with consequences. Had you just left it alone and let God deal with it, then it would have been so much better and smoother. And that's something that I've been learning and have been applying to my life, where if there's something happening, I just take it to the prayer closet. Oh Lord, that prayer closet, and just your relationship with the Lord, a deep prayer life with God is what will help you through life's most toughest trials. So yeah, I highly recommend you guys read through the Psalms whenever you are going through a difficult moment. There's so many beautiful Psalms. Something about David that I absolutely love is that though God used him mightily, you can see his human defects and flaws still, where sometimes he's doubting where God is and he expresses himself. And I believe that's what moves God, when you have a clean heart and you're very sincere with the Lord. Because, I mean, come on, who can we fool? Like, other than man, that's the only person we can fool, because we can't fool God. He knows our innermost thoughts. And it's beautiful that David knew that. And there was even a psalm, I believe, written about that, if I'm not mistaken. I'm a bit rusty with my Bible stories, but like I said, I'm finally getting back to it and I'm absolutely loving it. So I'm so glad the lighting looks like this so that you guys can't read my prayers, because some of these prayers were deep. Like, they were just hard moments that I was going through. So this one here, Psalm 27, I definitely was clinging to the Lord. This was like one of the very first entries I did back in March of 2024. This one here, I even came in with a praise report. I did this before court this morning, and it was a difficult season I was in. And I came in with an update in the afternoon after court was over, and I was at home doing my Bible journal of the praise report. And God is faithful. That's all I'm going to say. God is so good, and he has seen me through so much. So I never did that one. I just colored the page. So here's another one, and this was on Psalm 43. Some prayers are long, some prayers are short, but the point is for you to come in here. And then, like, for instance here, Psalm 51, this is the page for it. So I didn't want to use this tab up. I want to use this for Psalm 50. I put a tip in here and wrote me a little prayer on it. So I definitely encourage you guys to start your own little prayer Bible. I'm not the first one to invent this. Most likely it's already been done. But this is just a way of you getting closer to the Lord, growing your relationship with him. And like I said, reading back on all these things, your faith grows even further, because you get to see, look, back in November 2024, this is where I was at. This is the season I was going through. Psalm 61 resonated with me, and this is what I drew from it. Over here, Psalm 62, this is what I drew from it. So then when I come to do Psalm 60 and 63, if I ever come to it, I will put a tip in right there, But yeah, I just absolutely love going back and reading through what God has done for me. So I just wanted to do a quick little share. I love this theme here. I love this theme that I did. I love this theme as well. This one is like a Care Bears theme because of this. Psalm 77. And like I say, I always highlight and emphasize those verses that actually like stuck out to me, and that's where I'll base my journaling off of, or my prayer off of. So just an idea in case you struggle. See here, I did Psalm 86. I just did a few little stickers and washi. So yeah, here's another one, like a galactic looking one. And let me see if I can just hurry up so I don't make this video too long. Here's another one I did. And it says his glory. It was on Psalm 118. Here's one. This is probably one of the plainest ones I did. Psalm 120. And then I did Psalm 121 on this piece of paper here. So here's an example of, when you have multiple Psalms on one page, this is how you can do it. So I just put a little sticker there, a few little pieces of washi tape, and that's it. I put my prayer there. Then this one here, I was just praising God, thanking Him. This was after I had my baby girl. I came in here and did my page. Then we have this one here where I didn't have the space to write, so I just put a little tip in here. This is a bookmark. It's just a card. I sewed around it, and it's actually a little pocket. So that's an idea. You can use some of the cards for bookmarks. And I love this because it's strawberry, so I just like to leave it sticking out at the top there. So for now, just tuck it down. And then here is, I believe, the last one I've done on Psalms 116. Yeah. Psalms 116, I believe it is. Oh, no, this is actually Proverbs. So, yeah, I jumped into Proverbs here. And like I said, Psalms and Proverbs, there's so much wisdom inside of those books. I highly recommend them if you're going through life storms or if you just want to learn, gain wisdom, because that's what those two books, I consider them. And the beautiful thing is that men before us have gone and experimented or have gone through certain things and left testimony for us to read back on, and we can relate to, oh, I've gone through that, or I'm going through that, and look at how they dealt with it, you know. And it's likewise with our prayers. When we write down our prayers, when we write down what's on our hearts, we can go back and reflect. And then something I heard somebody say is that this is basically like your heart on paper. So when you go back and you reread some of these things, you should have made progress from the place that you're in. Let's say I come back here now, 2025, reading some of the things I was going through in 2024, and I'm like, wow, I've made so much progress from that situation, you know. Look at how God brought me through that. So yeah, these are just some bits of encouragement, you know, that I wanted to share with you guys. I'm going to come in here right now and just skim through this and see what I can which verse or which psalm will stick out to me. I'm actually liking this proverb right here. But yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful and blessed evening. God bless you, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.